Hello, Dan and Phil Games novelty.
What? Yeah. You thought you were safe for a moment? Well, no, because welcome to the land of terrifying
tension
game show music.
I was trying to say novelty blank checks because I've always wanted one of those giant checks that you get presented with, and like
you know that none of those are real checks.
Yeah, you can take them to the bank and be like, check this in, mate. I mean, look at me.
Who would walk around with a check?
I would do it. Today we are playing.
Why it's a good thing that Phil didn't win Lucas Link.
We're playing. Just saying. That's still a sore topic, Dan. We're playing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. We played it last year and we got
shockingly far.
We got to the £250,000 mark. Dan made the reckless decision of gambling on it.
It's not like you knew what the third longest river in the world was. Let's not go back there.
Cash.
I hope you're ready because you can play along at home. Let's test our general knowledge and look at some 90s graphics.
Here we go.
Boop. I'm sure there's like a newer version of this.
This is
for some reason we're playing the PlayStation 1.
Yeah.
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Where they couldn't even digitally put Chris Tarrant into the chair, so you just play in a room of blank seats.
But it does have his voice.
It does. What good luck rituals can we do?
Good lick rituals.
Good luck rituals.
I don't want to know, mate.
Pray to the gods of black cats.
I was thinking, in other countries, do they play for dollars or euros, but they still do 1 million?
Well, it's $1 million,
everyone's getting ripped off if they're not in England.
Yeah, you need £1 million. Millionaire!
I can barely make out that logo through the 10 pixels that the PlayStation 1 could process.
We're pretending that this money is real, Dan.
Phil, you're doing really badly today. You've only got £100.
That's not me, that's my evil twin.
That's what you get for having such a generic name.
Hey!
PlayStation
at least
generates
when I go
fake contestant.
Coming from Dan, I mean, if I Google that, I bet Dan is even more common than Phil. Daniel, popular.
Seems like I've
baby name.
Found 2 sore spots to poke in
I'm gonna poke your eyes, which are gonna be really sore.
Okay, just because your parents were hipsters and they called you Philip with 1 L.
Yeah.
So in this game, if you don't know, there's multiple choice, general knowledge, but you get 3 lifelines, which are like things you can use to help you. One of them is ask the audience, which in this game is complete rubbish.
It's so bad, it's the worst audience ever.
The PlayStation audience, they literally just lie half the time.
Yeah.
You can phone a friend, which in this game, again, they're just
usually useless.
So what we do is we phone someone that we know in real life.
As a bonus lifeline.
That we think might know the answer to the question. And the other one is 50-50, where they give you the 2 things that you thought that it was, just to be unhelpful. Right.
I'm already nervous.
How many players?
1 player.
We are 1 player.
We are a symbiotic beast.
Which is cheating in of itself.
Susan and all of the numbers it can handle. Susan.
899765. Okay, well there we go. It's Susan's robotic future.
That will be someone's username online somewhere.
Definitely. I'm pretty sure.
I'm so scared we're not gonna get the first 5 questions.
Okay.
If we don't get to 32,000,
then we have to delete the channel.
Then that's it.
Okay.
No more Danville games.
Look at those chairs. It's like we're ghosts playing in an empty studio. We're contestants that died.
Rest your ghost
playing
butt down in the chair.
And we're just haunting the studio.
That's what's happening. What describes a story that is a long, rambling yarn? A shaggy dog, an unkempt cat, scruffy mongrel, or matted moggy?
I literally don't know.
You don't know?
No, I've never heard someone say this.
Really?
I have never heard someone say this.
If I was like, I went fishing and it was this big, what kind of story would it be?
That's a bit of a shaggy dog.
There you go. It's a shaggy dog.
I just said the first one.
Shaggy.
Are you sure?
Yeah. That's what we say in the north. Ah, that's a shaggy dog story if I ever heard one.
You're all lying. I've never heard this.
It's a thing. £100.
Ow. What does
nil desperandum?
Never despair.
What? It's not gonna be no parking because it sounds quite epic. It's like in Lord of the Rings. He comes to the tablet. Nil desperandum.
Well, this is Latin, not French. Also, you did Latin. I think it's definitely never despair.
I think it's never despair.
But come on, Phil.
I don't
know. Let's just do it.
All right.
It's not gonna be desperate measures, is it?
It's good for £200.
I was actually nervous about that one.
Oh, remember, every British word was a Latin word that we ripped off. Like all of our artifacts. Artifacts that we stole from other countries.
That's why.
That's how to be British. What type of garment is a parka?
It's a coat.
It's a tie.
I've got a parka. You took my parka to Reading Festival and lost it.
Did I?
Peace. Yeah, my green one.
Oh, is that another sore spot from fucking 7 years ago? Jesus.
I'm salty today.
The clean and jerk is a style of what?
Hey, do you want to go do a clean and jerk?
Not with my grandma watching.
What would the opposite be? A jerk and clean. So
the opposite would be like a dirty and slow.
Yeah.
Woo!
Wow.
Okay.
Zebedee, slow down, get off your roundabout. Why is it weightlifting?
Because it's like the thing that someone does when they like... I just pressed it so
Oh my
I
God.
could interrupt
Oh my
you
God.
doing that.
Yes!
Alright.
Nice one.
Remember, these are supposed to be the trivially easy ones that
I'm
we
the
spend
shaggy
10
dog.
seconds doing.
You're the clean and jerk. Let's go next.
We're one question away from starting the game for real.
So I feel like if you sass him, he makes the game harder, so let's not sass him.
In the Bibble,
In the
who
beginning!
dreams of a ladder reaching to heaven?
Oh, Jacob. It's Jacob's ladder.
It's Joseph's ladder.
It's Jacob's ladder.
It's Jacob and the Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Jacob and the Technicolor ladder
It's
coach.
John in the whale.
What are you talking about?
Let's click Jacob. What is Jacob's ladder?
I don't know. You
The
went to
movie?
Sunday school. You climb the ladder and then you have to jump off it. And if you land into God's hands, then you win a prize. If you land in Satan's mouth, then
Well done,
you go
it
to
is
hell.
the right answer.
And that's why we're all going to hell if you watch this channel.
Yeah.
Okay.
£1,000. That means that we
We're
keep
in
that.
it. We're in it. We're in it for real.
Yeah.
Look, guys, we're already a third of the way there.
We are guaranteed
We're gonna
that.
blitz through this.
We're gonna like sail through. We're not even gonna use a lifeline.
We've got a motorized yacht.
Yeah.
Warmth inside the computer.
Woof.
Okay.
Alright, in the rhyme, who marched his 10,000 men up to the top of the hill and down again?
Oh, the Grand Old
Duke
Prince of Wales.
No, Duke of York. Not the
Phil,
Prince of
you
Wales.
went to York.
I went to York.
What is the true story of the Duke of York?
He went up to the top of the hill and then they were like, F this hill, and they went back down again and they all did a clean and jerk.
I mean, what is the nursery rhyme about? It's just about people going up and down a hill, and then it ends with them just saying, and when
they
they're
were
halfway up, they were neither up or down. Yeah,
It's
well, no
just-
shit, but what's the
I
consequence?
think it's just teaching children about up and down.
the concept of up,
Yeah.
down, and middle.
Yeah.
So, like with the charades, when I was trying to teach you the top, middle, and
Don't
bottom.
bring the charades back.
What I should have been doing is really miming the Grand Old Duke of York. Okay.
I went to York. We all had to march up the hill as our inauguration.
Another weird lie.
Congratulations, it's the right answer. You've
Yes.
got
Yes.
£2,000.
£2,000.
What are you going to spend it on, Phil?
I'm gonna adopt a panda.
Let's do this.
Into the invisible chair. What was the title of a German emperor?
The Kaiser.
I think
the
it-
Sultan.
definitely
the
not-
Tsar, or the Pope.
I think it's definitely Kaiser.
Yeah,
But,
I mean-
but does that not mean cheese in German? I've heard the word. Kaiser. Kaiser.
We
and
both
it's a joke.
did German, didn't we?
Yeah.
How do we not know the word for cheese in German?
Sultan.
Of Brunei.
It's Kaiser.
Tsar of Russia.
I know it's Kaiser,
The
but...
Pope of Zimbabwe.
Right, just do Kaiser, but I'm scared of it.
Are you happy with your
Oh no, the Kaiser is the name of a chief
Stop.
from Africa.
Stop.
Oh God, Phil, we've got it wrong. We're going home with
Shush.
£1,000.
Yes!
£4,000.
Are we doing better than last time? I think we must have used a lifeline by now last time.
It's gonna be impossible now,
Right,
isn't
okay.
it? Well, look, the thing is with general knowledge, it's like either you know it
Or
or
you
you
don't.
don't. I think we've just been lucky so far.
Thankfully, I have all of the knowledge of the universe in here. Come on, good question.
Mostly hamster breeding facts.
In Japanese costume, what is an obi?
Oh God, okay.
We've been to Japan.
We watch a lot of anime.
Has anyone talked
Play
about
other
their
games.
obi? Oh, I've just lost my obi. It's fallen in the lake. It's floating off next to a koi car.
And what is it, Phil?
An obi. Why would it be a single sandal? Like an obi and your obies?
An obi sandal.
So I'm thinking not sandal,
Okay, good logic.
but sash and robe are really similar, and hat is the only one that's a bit diff.
I mean,
We can't guess on this one.
is a kimono a kind of obi or something?
I would not risk this one.
I feel like it's sash.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. Obi
Wore a coat.
wore a robe.
Yes. It's also nonsense Star Wars language.
But maybe they influenced it from Japan.
Ewan, give us the answer!
Let's call Ewan McGregor. Is he in your contact? Duncan and Mime, they're from Japan. We could call them.
You want to use your lifeline now, and you want to call a friend. What time is it in Tokyo right now?
What time is it in Tokyo?
It is currently 10 p.m.
They might be awake. Hello? Mime, we don't have much time. We're doing a phone a friend on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire on the gaming channel.
We're not actually on a game show.
It's okay.
It's a PlayStation game.
But
okay, so Phil is being very intense right now.
We don't have much time.
But we're not playing for real money, so don't let him freak you out
We
like
are.
he's freaking me out.
It's £8,000. No pressure. It's a Japanese question.
Yeah.
Okay. In Japanese costume, what is an obi? Is it a sash, a sandal, a robe, or a hat?
A sash.
A sash.
Oh, that's what we thought.
Are you 100% sure?
No.
You should have said yes, just lie to
You
us.
should have-
Oh God.
Okay, we're gonna put our faith in you, Mime. Thank you.
Oh, I hope it's the right answer.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Thank you for playing. If it's wrong, we're going to delete your Facebook though. No hard feelings. Bye forever, maybe.
Say bye to the internet. She said sash quite definitively, but then said she didn't know if it was a sash.
That must mean it's sash. I thought it was sash.
Yeah.
Are you sure you want to play this?
No, we're not, Chris.
Congratulations. It's
Yes!
the right answer.
Mimi, we owe you a Christmas present.
That's why you should get internet friends all around the world.
I know, that was really
In
helpful.
case you need a general knowledge quiz.
Oh,
okay, here we
Kiev.
go. Kiev is the
the-
capital of which country? Chicken, am I right?
Chicken Kiev. It is Russia, Poland, Ukraine, or Georgia.
Well, it ain't Poland.
It's not Georgia.
It ain't Russia.
It's Ukraine. Because the Eurovision has gone to Kiev and it was in the Ukraine, right? No?
If you know that because of Eurovision, I am very happy.
Are we going to go with my gut? Do you trust my insides?
I don't know.
Do you
I think
trust-
I've poked a lot of your sore spots,
Do you
apparently.
trust
Do
my
you have
stomach?
any insides left?
Come on, stomach.
Mostly marshmallows.
Go.
Oh, I pressed it.
I'm
I
not
did
looking.
it. I
I'm
did
not
the
looking.
impulsive double tap.
You've just won 16.
Yes!
£1,000.
Kiev, everyone in Kiev. High five to you.
Thanks for being in the right country, is what Phil was trying to say there.
We only need to do one more question right, and then we are guaranteed £32,000. That is 320,000 penny sweets. This is perfect! I know it!
In the UK, Blue Water is the largest shopping centre.
It's a shopping centre!
Oh, I did it.
I know
I
it.
did it.
Absolutely.
This is crazy that we're getting such good questions.
You've just guaranteed yourself £32,000.
Yes!
I mean,
I can't believe we've got all our
the
lifelines.
thing is though, one impossible question, we just burned through all of the lifelines and then we're doomed.
I've never in my life got to 1 million. Imagine if this is the time and it's on camera. That would be the best day.
Imagine if we were actually on the show right now. Everyone
know.
would be shook.
Shooketh.
Look at
Got the
that
check.
check.
Novelty check.
Chris Tarrant's like, do you want the check? I don't want to give you that.
Punch you in the face, you idiot. Oof. Right, this is getting serial now.
Super duper cereal. The word invertebrate, which describes no, come on, we know this.
95.
No backbone.
No, wait, yeah.
Because vertebrates have spines.
Wait, vertebrate. A vertebrate has a backbone.
Yeah, your
That's
vertebrae.
biology. Yeah. This is. Are we on easy mode?
So you
Or are we just really lucky?
Very specific subset of general knowledge, Phil.
Doubling our money. I'm good at animals and geography. I think are my two.
Animals and
My
geography.
two and movies.
Are you good at geography?
Yeah, Kiev.
Okay, yeah, sure.
I was
Based on
totally-
that one question.
We just doubled our money. 32 grand each.
Why did we got to 250 in the last one and then we failed the 250 question?
Yeah, we did. So we're very, very close to that. The
The
extinct
moa.
moa was a bird native to which country? New Zealand, Australia, Sri Lanka, or Philippines?
I thought Moa was a fictional bird from the Guild Wars universe.
Well, does it look like it's from a specific country?
No. Animals and geography, Phil. Take it away.
Oh, I knew this would happen.
It's like the game went, oh yeah, animals and geography, they
Moa.
the speciality, are they? I think we have to use one of these.
Speaking of New Zealand, Australia, and the Philippines, we're going there on tour.
If you live in Melbourne, Brisbane, Sydney, Auckland, or Manila, go to dadandphiltour.com.
Come see us in 3D.
We're coming to you in real life. Come see us, and we'll probe you for general knowledge.
Yeah.
Sometimes the game gives you the answer, and they're like 99%.
all vote now.
Please, audience. No one voted for C. That's really weird. I think we now need to phone a friend. Please be
Prepare.
someone from Sri
You want to
Lanka.
use your phone a friend lifeline. Okay. Let's get them on the line now, but you don't have to take the answer they give.
I swear to God. Oh my God.
Hi Rob, this is Chris
Rob.
Tarrant from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Hi, Chris.
Come on. He
We've
sounds
got a question
intelligent.
for you coming up. No pressure, but there's £125,000 riding on your answer. Good luck.
Far away, Chris.
Okay, here we go, Rob. You'll see the question and
Come on,
four
Rob.
answers, only one of which is right.
I hope you'll still talk to me when you're rich and famous, because I know this. It was a great big thing like an emu, but only bigger. And it came from New Zealand.
New Zealand?
Yeah? Great.
Okay,
Rob,
that's
I mean-
great. Thanks for your help.
I trust Rob more than this
This
audience.
is why this game is bullshit.
Yeah.
We get an audience that are like, it's,
Sri
not,
Lanka.
it's not New Zealand and it's definitely not Australia,
Right.
which are right next to each other.
F the audience. Let's go with Rob.
We're going all in on Rob.
Rob.
Are you believing Rob?
I believe he sounds like you can trust me when you're a millionaire, unless he's got a vendetta against
if
this game.
the game would do this to us, I am never playing this game
Snap
ever
the
again.
disc in half.
I will. Are you emotionally attached to this disc?
Yes, I love this game.
Fine. New Zealand,
New
yeah?
Zealand. Shout out to all you Kiwis.
We'll still come on tour even if we get betrayed.
Oh, you were doing so well.
Shut up.
But now you've done even better.
Yes!
Rob, mate.
Rob!
25.
Okay.
125. That is good.
I told you, you're like, oh, we're breezing through it. We're doing it so well.
Yeah.
One hard question, man.
20 lava lamps for every room in the house. There's only 3 more questions. We've only got 50-50.
But this is when they'll be like, who won the Cricket World Cup in 1962?
Come on, please, 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 please. What is the meaning of the anatomical adjective intercostal? It's between the ribs. I remember it. When you breathe, it's the intercostal muscles. It's not in the spine. It's not. I remember this from biology.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not in the skull. It's not in the shoulder.
Like, don't make me doubt my gut.
And it's not spine.
Go with the stomach. Marshmallows, bubbling, ribs.
Shut the hell up right now.
Come on.
This could be the end.
You've now got a quarter of a million.
Yes! Oh my god. We have been so lucky.
I can't believe
apart
this.
from Moa.
As if we're gonna know this.
This is going to be, what is the 4th longest river in the world? Get ready to be hit with a geography animal right smackdown.
It's gonna be sport.
Copper
and
and
zinc
zinc.
are the main components of which alloy?
Bronze.
What?
Brass.
You're just saying all of the answers. I've got a handful of zinc and it's silver. I've got a handful of copper and it's copper. Splice them together, make the alloy, and I've got brass.
I really thought you knew what was happening.
No, I
there
was just
for a
imagining
moment,
what
and
they
that
would
was the
sing.
Song,
I was
right?
imagining what they'd sing in the smelting plant.
It's not steel, right? Oh my god, I'm thinking like, what's every game? Like Skyrim, what have I crafted?
What did you craft?
What's in a steel ingot, Dan?
Kind
well,
of.
it's either brass or bronze.
Let's do 50-50.
It's gonna fucking be A and D.
I reckon it's steel or
Let's
brass.
try and help by narrowing the choice down for you. Computer, take away 2
I'm gonna throw
wrong
myself on
answers, please.
into
Don't
abyss.
you dare.
Oh!
Oh! You fucking bastard!
Bronze.
Why?
I think-
Bronze Age.
I think it might, like, bronze.
The Bronze Age, people wouldn't know how to fucking make an alloy in the Bronze Age, would
Really?
they? I'm on Team Brass.
Brass, let's brass. I think more brass.
It's been an adventure.
I mean, I'm happy with 32.
It's nice to know that 250 is our peak, clearly. It's what we're destined
This is
for.
where our intelligence leads us to.
Which is fine. 3 from the top.
Brass.
I'm not complaining. Or press X together.
Ready?
3, 2, 1.
Yes!
You had a quarter of a million.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
You could have walked away. You decided to play.
Don't even talk to us, we don't play like that.
You lose £218,000 of that money. You're not wrong. You're just
Oh my god!
That was one question left, Dan.
Come on. Basic animal fact. It's gonna be sport.
No.
It has to be sport.
It's not gonna happen.
The £1 million question is always what happened on this specific day 30 years ago. So
Yeah.
I hope you're ready. It's gonna be something we don't know, and it's gonna be about a time before we were alive.
Don't jinx it, don't jinx it.
This is when if we were playing the game, we'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna walk away with the check. See you guys.
Bye.
You are just one right answer away.
Oh, I can't breathe, my heart is beating so fast.
Festive stress.
I thought it was crashed the game then.
It's just keeping you in suspense. Okay.
Right, last one, last one. The world's highest dam.
For fuck's sake.
Oh no, the Rogan is in which country? Kazakhstan, Tajikistan, Uzbekistan, or Turkmenistan? This is horrendous.
Walk.
There's no way we could know.
If this was real life,
Yes.
we'd walk.
But in the gaming
But
video
they know
world,
we've got 500,000, so we have to try.
Okay.
So let's talk about this.
I have not even heard of Tajikistan.
I will admit, neither have I.
Just a lot of stands, that's all I know. My
Gut, your porous,
porous stomach
sore-poked
is
stomach.
saying Kazakh or Uzbeki.
Kazakhstan is one of the biggest countries in the world,
Or maybe it needs
geographically.
lots of water.
If you look at the world map, Kazakhstan's like thick.
One thick bit. Right. Well, maybe we should go Kazakh then.
Well, it's been a wild ride.
We both said Uzbek.
And we know that we've got 500,000. So with absolutely no shame,
Let's have a
let's
guess.
gamble.
Is that your final answer?
Yes?
Well, you've been incredibly brave going for all 15 questions.
Yep.
It's correct answers that count. And I'm afraid that is not the correct
Oh!
answer. You've just lost 400.
Don't be Kazakhstan.
C is the right
Oh my god, we would have never gotten that!
I wouldn't have guessed that.
Where even is that? It's in between Afghanistan, China, and Uzbekistan.
Right.
Look at that.
There
That is one big D.
There she blows.
Right there. Well, hope we all learned something today.
We've still got £32,000.
Exactly, and that is enough to adopt a panda.
Or a
and
quarter of a panda.
Get chased by some people that want the panda to be okay.
I'll just take
Don't adopt
the top
pandas.
half. So give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed this, or if you learned something. You can subscribe by clicking subscribe. Boop. Our channel's down there. Boop. Our last video's over there.
I promise the next one will be less stressful.
Maybe.
It will demand less of you and us, probably.
And don't go extinct like a moa bird.
Bye.